Hello everybody out there in Mathland. Today for third grade we are going to be going over chapter 12 test form B in order to review for the exam that I'm going to assign tomorrow. The exam will be done online like you've done all the other stuff, and we are going to make sure that you are able to do this with a lot of confidence, okay? I'm going to go through test form B. All of you, hi, good morning. My daughter just woke up. Test form B is going to be in your parents' email. So if you have a printer at home, you can print it out to follow along with me. But if you don't have a printer, don't worry about it. As long as you look at how these problems are solved, it'll help you quite a bit in order to actually do the test. And what I can also do is after I'm done, I can take, excuse me, a picture of the work that I've done and send you that picture so you can have it available to look at while you're doing your exam to help you out, okay? So we're going to start with number 1. What time does the clock show? So we see that the hour hand is between 6 and 7. It's not at 7 yet, so that means that it must be 6 still. And it is 1 before the 50 right here, because we know that 10 is 50. 1 minute before that's 49. Yes, my turtles, thank you. Okay, so we know that the 1 stands for 5 minutes, the 2 is for 10, 3 is for 15, 4, 20, 5, 25, 6 is 30, 7 is 35, 8 is 40, 9 is 45, 10 is 50, 11 is 55, and the 12 is 60 minutes, but we call it o'clock, 00, right? So that's how you would know that that's 6:49. For number 2 and 3, we're going to find elapsed time. So how many minutes went from 12:08 to 12:54. In order to do that, I can take the 54 and subtract 8 from it. This would be 4. This would be 14. 14 minus 8 is 6. 4 minus nothing is 4. So 46 minutes went past. You don't necessarily have to use the clock to do this. You can if you want. If you want to start at 12:08 and then count on the sides. I prefer the subtraction method. So you really are not obligated to do anything with that clock. It doesn't say please put in the time. So this is just to help you if you need it. Now from 6:28 to 12. So first we got to figure out. Yes, thank you. So from 6:28 to 7. First I got to figure out how many minutes from 6:28 to 7 a.m. So from 6:28 to 7 a.m. that's 32 minutes. And then we add the 12 minutes. Okay? For a total of 44 minutes. So I went from this to 7 a.m. by thinking 32 minutes from 28 to 7 and then adding the 12. Over here, which unit should you use to measure the liquid volume of an eyedropper? Liters or milliliters? An eyedropper is very small. It's about like this. So I shouldn't use liters. Liters is like half a big soda bottle. So we're going to use milliliters. Hi, Mom. What is the total liquid volume shown? So over here, I have a liter. I have another liter here. So I have 100, 200 milliliters in this one. So the total is 2 liters and 200 milliliters. Which unit should you use to measure the mass of a desk? So a desk is pretty heavy. Grams is like paper clips. So I should use... Okay, go with Daddy, Mommy. Kilograms. What is the total mass shown? So I have to add all these numbers up. 500 plus 100, that's 600. 601, 602, 603. So 603 grams for that one. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's go to our second page, okay? Find the elapsed time and the end time. So I have 9:10, that's my beginning. For elapsed time, I have to add up all these numbers right here. And for end time, I have to add these total amount of minutes and to see where I would have ended up, okay? So 10 minutes plus 10 minutes, that's 20 minutes. 20 minutes and 5, that's 25 minutes. 26, 27, 28, okay? So I have 28 minutes. of elapsed time. And when did I end up? Well, see, they're adding it up over here for us. So we only need to add 1 minute to 9:37. So that's 9:38. Okay. You wait in line for 19 minutes to ride a roller coaster. Then you wait in line for 7 minutes to ride a Ferris wheel. How much time did you spend waiting in lines altogether? So all you have to do is add 19. Altogether means addition. 19 plus 7. 16 carry 1. So that's 26 minutes. 26 minutes that you waited in line. Okay? Find the end time. So if you start at 2:18 and 48 minutes went by, when did this end? Well, let's add 48 minutes to 18, right? That's 8 plus 8. That's 16. Carry 1. 1 and 4 makes 5. 5 and 1 makes 6. Now, an hour only has 60 minutes. So I have 6 minutes left over. Those left over are part of the next hour. So it actually is 3 now because I went past 2, and 6 minutes, which is what's been left over from the 66 right here. It took the 60 to make it a full hour. Moving on to the last two problems. You need 1,300 milliliters of water to fill the glasses on a table. You have the amount of water shown. How much more water do you need? How much more means I'm subtracting something. It looks like in this little beaker, I went to 600. So I have 1,300 minus 600 to see how much more I need. 0 minus 0, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. I borrow from the 0, make this a 13. That would be 700 milliliters left in order to finish that. Okay, number 12. A recipe uses 9 grams of flaxseed for each granola bar. You have 54 grams of flaxseed. How many granola bars can you make? So 54 divided by 9. That's a basic fact. So that means that you can make 6 granola bars. Okay, so this is our chapter test practice form. For your parents, I also attached test form A, so you can practice with that one as well. But the way you're going to do the test is I'm going to assign it online. For today, you don't have homework that I'm assigning on the book, but I would like for you to go to iExcel and do the lessons, as many as you can, iExcel lessons, to match up chapter 12. And you know how to do that already because you've been doing it throughout the year. You can go to iExcel through your Edutone as well. When you click on iExcel on Edutone, it's going to open up a page and it's going to kind of ask you for a username and password. You don't need to put one in. Above the username and password, there's going to be like a little blue thing that says sign in with Google. Just click on that button and it'll take you right into your iExcel without having to put in a username and password. Then after that, all you have to go is go to learning. Make sure that you go to those lessons from the textbook. If you need help getting there, let me know. But you can do all the ones that correspond to chapter 12. And I can actually show you real quick how to get there by showing you in this video. So here is my Edutone. Okay, and if I look to supplemental, so that's number 5, supplemental, I can click on iExcel. You see it's going to say username and password, sign in with Google. So instead of trying to put a password here, just click sign in with Google and it'll sign you in. Okay, here it comes. Boom. Okay, now here, in order to find what topic could be your best, you're going to switch to learning. Click on learning. Skill plans right here. And when you go to skill plans, you are going to scroll down for your book. Now, of course, this is my 4th grade book because I have access to more than one. But here I can click on 3rd grade. And all these chapters are going to show up. And we're in chapter 12, so you're going to scroll all the way down to chapter 12. See, all these lessons correspond to what we have been doing. So in order to practice for this test, you could do those. It doesn't look like there's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you do at least 4 of these lessons, you'll be at a good spot, okay, for practicing. I wish you the best of luck and see you tomorrow.